Alright, y'all boys, listen. We back again with another video, you feel me? It's your boy Basinos, you feel me? Let me not do that. So, we have a funny video, okay? It seems like I might be talking a lot about socialists, radical leftists, and shit like that a lot this week, apparently, or today. But this is gonna be a quick one, I think. It's really funny. It's a funny video, and it really will speak to what you're about to see is going to speak to why these leftist, progressive, or Marxist, communist, socialist, whatever ideologies will never, ever come to fruition in this day and age, right? You're gonna see why. So this person right here, this account, Kieran Fatty Mao Pal. So I don't know, Mao. I'm seeing the word Mao in there, so I don't know if that's would be Mao or I don't know. But this is what she tweeted. If you're a leftist, you need to be working out 4 to 5 days a week and learning self-defense, along with organizing with neighbors and in your local community for defense, food sovereignty, and community defense. Said defense twice, I guess. There's no excuse not to do something to strengthen your body daily. The time for nihilism, self-pity, and excuses is over. We are living in a fascist country, whichever country you're living in the West. Our vulnerable neighbors and people of the global South, example in Palestine, need us to step up. Not sure what people here can do for Palestine. I don't know. Yes, there's a lot you cannot control in the world. What you can control is what food, drink, smoke you put inside your body, and you can control for the most part how you move your body and when and to what end. Use that. Focus on what you can control. Find things you love to do. They don't have to be what others love to do, and they can change over time too. Some things I love: boxing, Muay Thai, weightlifting, racquetball, basketball, jogging, walking, calisthenics, dancing, move something every day. So sounds like a cool guy, you know, does a lot of stuff, boxing. I used to box too. I won't be able to do that for a long time with my broken arm. It's just healing. You see, I can move it a little more, not too much. Not too much because it hurts. Damn, that shit actually hurt. Damn. Okay, let's go on. Learn about muscle growth and strength training, what it does for you, especially if you're small or feel weak in any way. You should be lifting heavy weights and building muscle. You can do it at any age. Just start slow, build up. Schedule time in daily. There's no excuse not to. A 20-minute 100 jumping jacks and 50 push-ups routine is better than nothing. You need to be strong for yourself and those around you. In October 19, I was walking with a cane due to reoccurring knee dislocation. I was smoking half pack a day. I quit smoking in August 2020, and now I run regularly and lift heavy weights, targeting muscles to support the area where I have disabilities. No fucking excuses. Oh, so someone who is disabled, right? Or has been disabled. If you're still making excuses because you want somebody else to carry you, instead, you could grow the fuck up and do what you can do to help others. A fascist worked out today. Did you? What's this? Ooh, yikes. So I guess they give an example. This is what we're up against. Get organized. No big deal. Just Eric Prince, the founder of Blackwater, the largest private military in the world, talking about how the U.S. should directly colonize countries that can't govern themselves, including the whole of Africa.
Then it's time for us to just put the imperial hat back on to say, we're going to govern those countries if you're incapable of governing yourselves, because enough is enough. We're done being invaded.
Because our own national security risk is at
exactly.
National security interests are at stake.
You can say that about pretty much all of Africa.
So that's the point that she's trying to get across. For their political ideology, and just in general, they feel like, okay, if you're this is what you believe, you should strengthen yourself so that if push comes to shove and these people try to come in and control you, you have the strength to fight back and survive. Now, if we've talked about this plenty of times, but there's a recurring trend in people who kind of lean towards like you know, leftist ideology. They tend to be fat, they tend to be unfit, they tend to be unattractive, they tend to be people that consider themselves disabled, right? Because they're the people that use these terms to anything they don't like, or sexist, racist, ableist, right? These are the people who promote videos like my dog Chris talked about it a while ago. I never made a video about it, but they promote videos, educational videos, talking shit about oh, there's no such thing as unhealthy food. This plate of broccoli is the same as this plate of donuts. They're the same people who will push you and write articles saying that working out is far right propaganda. Hold on, where is it? I'm pretty sure I saved it. I saved it for moments like this. Oh shit. Here it is. Found it. Yeah, I thought I saved this. Let me save this. Because I want to read this article. We're going to spend a video to read this article. If not today, in this video. Bullshit liberal progressiveness. Done. Pandemic fitness trends have gone extreme. Literally, white supremacists' latest scheme to valorize violence and hypermasculinity has gone digital. It appears the far right has taken advantage of pandemic at-home fitness trends to expand its decade-plus radicalization of physical MMA and combat sports spaces. That's what these people think. They're saying working out is white supremacist and far-right activist bullshit. That's what they're saying. So for this person, Kiran, to say as a leftist, you should get strong to defend yourself, right? And your community, because they're very community-oriented. And I got a side note. It's really funny when you look at these people. I'm sure a lot of them would look down at like more conservative leaning, like rural country people, that country Americans, right? Or Republicans, because what do Republicans believe, right? And I'm not talking about the motherfuckers that be in, the rich men north of Richmond, right? The people that only care about their pockets and these corporations, what they want. I'm talking about regular people. They worry about their community and their neighbors. Try that in a small town, right? They worry about small government. Not big government, small government. People can take care of themselves, right? So it sounds a lot like what a lot of leftists talk about with community-based, community focused, da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? For me, but maybe I'm just a dumb guy. I don't think I'm a dumb guy. I'm not super well read. I need to keep reading. But from what I can see, some of the main differences are the type of people that believe and actually act on the stuff that they're talking about. When it comes to like some of these leftists, the stuff that they go so hard for, a lot of them be like fat, unfit, unattractive people that are lazy and have bad character traits. Okay, that's what I've seen. A lot of these people get into this ideology of leftism, whatever, because they either can use their identity to get attention. They can use their identity to get like brownie points, right? I'm a disabled. I mean, we saw Rhoda, right? Rhoda Osman, the girl that lied about getting hit in the face with a brick. What does her bio say? As a black LGBTQ queer refugee immigrant. Literally every single term that you could apply to, she put that shit in her bio, except for maybe like disabled. And that's to try to feign like you have like some sort of authority for belonging to like a minority group. That's what these people do, right? It's not built off of merit and hard work. I'm not saying that there aren't leftists that actually like work hard and try to push the things they believe in, actually do a lot of groundwork, a lot of activism. I support people that fight for what they believe in, for sure. If I agree with exactly what they're talking about, not exactly, and it's not like I disagree with everything that leftists believe. I don't agree with that, like the communist Marxist shit that they be pushing. Don't believe in that shit. But I can respect that if you're trying to do stuff for your community and try to build people up. I respect that. Like this tweet, I can respect that. You telling people work out, be fit. Not only is it good for your body and your mind, right? But it's just good in terms of if you have some movement, you're gonna need strong people to be behind it. And that's the thing. You see these militias, right? And it's so weird. On the white side, okay, if you look at something like those militias, they make sure them people is fit. If you look at like the Black Panthers, they would make sure that them people is fit, that they're trained, that they're fit, because they know that they're gonna have to fight. Again, but listen, it's a masculine thing, right? It's a masculine thing. Strong men know that you have to be strong in order to protect or defend something or fight for something, because that's what men do. Women, they don't have to be strong to fight for nothing. They got to be cunning. If they're put in a situation where they have to fight, apparently they have to be cunning or clever. But it's not necessarily ingrained in them that they have to be strong and work out so they can survive, because that's our bodies, bro. It is what it is. And guess what? There's a lot of women and effeminate dudes that be on the leftist side as well. It's so weird. But listen, let's look at some of the replies to this, because that's the main part. I talked enough. Y'all got to see the replies. This is what this first person says. Honest Kirby, I already work out 5 days a week Which exercises would you recommend I start performing to make my body more resistant to tear gas, skunk spray, and rubber bullets? So a disingenuous comment. When did I say that's what you need to do? Do you understand what community defense means or no? Does Kirby respond? Historically, it means armed and violent confrontation with state security and their deputized black shirt paramilitaries, telling people that the pretty bourgeoisie individualism and the aestheticism of workout culture will help prepare them for fascism is misguided at best, dangerous at worst. That is not what I said. So if you want to read that into that's up to you. It's a simple concept. Work out, get disciplined, get healthy. You want to make bigger deal of it? Do it with somebody else. I don't have time for Western leftist narcissist bullshit. Thinking that your personal fitness goals are protecting your community from fascism is the epitome of Western leftist narcissism, actually. Then do absolutely nothing. Surely, that's much better. Push-ups for Palestine, comrade. It's funny. I don't know. Not everyone needs to be athletic. Just like not everyone needs to be a hacker, in my opinion. I'm in decent shape, but I've always and will always be a scrawny intellectual. That's fine. I'm not going to join the Olympics either. My point is there's a culture of lethargy and wallowing in misery and nihilism in the Western left that needs to go. If anything will change here, it will change after we take some responsibility personally and collectively. No cap, because if you're fighting a battle, why would you want all your soldiers to be feeling like there's no point, we can't do anything, I'm just gonna complain online and sit around and eat some fucking donuts and cake and get fat and get sick and die eventually without doing a damn thing? Crazy. In every socialist country, exercise, fitness, and healthy habits are encouraged and is a communal experience often. The so-called Western life has just become used to being disarmed and unhealthy and wallowing in nihilism. The world needs us to shape up, get stronger, and step the fuck up already. But if I said every leftist needs to acquire sophistication in computer security, this should seem absurd. Yet I'm confident my specialized skills can inflict much wider ranging damage than the most athletic leftists. Not every fight is physical. Listen, that's such a stupid comment because sophistication in computer security is a specialized field. Working out to make your body healthy is not specialized. Anybody can do that. Not anybody can do computer security. So again, false equivalence, shut the fuck up. This shit make me want, like, come on, bro. If I was a leftist, bro, that shit would be crazy. Like, if I was a leftist, I would immediately stop being a leftist because look how these people think. Look at your replies. Your ideology is founded on the elevation of weakness and decay. The countdown to you becoming conservative has begun. We who've been playing war and lifting weights since boyhood invite your challenge. Our heritage is genes and culture that conquered the world. Well, is this a fucking white dude? Ours is lucid strategy, study, tactics, and violent action. Ours is strength. Sincerely, the whites male they warned you about. What the fuck? Ooh, our heritage is genes and culture that conquered the world. I wouldn't even say that, bro. The reason I can't even say that is because for every white person that conquered the world, there's plenty like mongrel white people, okay? Like peasants. Majority of them people is peasants. You think what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. But there's a lot more history to that. We want to talk about the Moors and what they did for Europe. That's for a different video. Actually, I do want to do a video talking about that. But that's funny. This thread is a huge white pill for fascists. This doesn't really take into account the disabled leftists, but okay. If your leftism doesn't include disabled people, then it's not leftism. Some say don't trust me already. So people obviously seeing this thread. A lot of these people are angry that she just said, you know, exercise, be healthy. If you want to stand for something, be healthy. And it's something I say to people all the time, like, but what if you have to run for your life one day and you can't fucking run? You're breathing hard after 2 steps. You're breathing hard after going up the stairs, 1 flight of stairs, half a flight of stairs. You're not helpful for nobody. You're not even helpful to yourself. So this is what somebody said. Leftists should work out a tweet odyssey, and they put a bunch of the tweets with the video, the music. 2.2 million views.
The good, the bad, the hurt, all of this goes thinking about my past, wondering how.
Look at this stuff. Y'all won't even wear a mask. I'm assuming from this that you're also masking every time you leave the house. Yeah, each according to their ability. Meaning, if you some can't live even for a time. This burden. So instead of pushing the neoliberal nonsense, ridiculous Ridicule people is helping anybody. Look at these shits. Pause them and read them.
Time waits for no one.
Except some people have real disabilities. Except excuses, exceptions. Some people have disabilities. Do you? If you have a disability, obviously disabled people don't count. If you're disabled, first of all, disabled is not an end all by all, right? Because I'm disabled, right? And I've still been able to. I just started back up going to the gym, at least using this arm, right? So the rest, and doing little things I can do, so the rest of my body don't get fucking weak and soft while this one is healing, right? I can't do shit with this arm because it's fucked up. I can't even open it up all the way. See, I can't even straighten out my arm. This arm straight. This arm I can't do it. But people that believe in this type of shit, if they got injured like this, they will literally sit in their bed and mope and stay and wallow in their depression. They will just stay and sit and wallow and get fat as fuck. You think what I'm saying? They're not gonna stand up and stand for something. What shoe on head? Shoe on head. This is shoe on head right here. Subscribe. Karl Marx rising from the grave, finding out his movement has been taken over by fat, ugly, mentally ill losers who think being healthy is fascism and can't even own guns because they will kill themselves. Oh my God. No cap, bruh. No cap. That's why it's such a losing ideology, because literal losers are attracted to it because it sells you on the victim mindset. Everyone is out to get you. And doing things for yourself to make yourself better, like healthy, is some sort of fascism or some ism or some phobia, right? What do they say? Working out because you don't want to be fat, that's fat phobia. That's what they say. If you want to go on a diet and eat healthy, that's fat phobia. That's what they say. That's what these people say. They want you to be weak. And this is why America is failing. This is why the West is falling, right? Because powers that be are pushing these ideologies on people, on Americans, to make us fat, lazy, weak, inept, and addicted to drugs or porn or any other vice that makes us weak. You got fentanyl coming in from China to Canada to Mexico through the border, both borders, north and south, and people are hooked on the street or dying, and they will never be the same. So you got people, so that's why I said from the drugs, you got motherfuckers, dudes, young men, beating they meat every day to porn, fucking up the fucking dopamine in their head, which, again, it affects the same part of the brain that drugs do, right? It fucks you up mentally, right? You got these motherfuckers that wanting people to be fat, wanting people to be lazy, wanting people not to work out. And it's like these fat influencers saying, oh, there's nothing wrong with my body. It's body positivity. And then they die young, die early. I don't know if y'all saw that video from Blair White showing all these fat influencers talking about this, talking about that. My body, my choice. And then they die at 30 or 28, 27, 26. This is what it is. You can't accomplish anything if this is your mindset. And this is the failure of this ideology. That's from what I see. These motherfuckers are weak as hell. They don't stand for shit. They're hypocrites. They're lazy. Couch potatoes cosplaying as revolutionaries will never stop being funny. They can't overthrow their own bad habits, let alone entire governments. Exactly. How can you be an activist? How can you say you want to overthrow this capitalist nation, but you can't even stop yourself from fucking eating that extra cupcake? How are you going to do that? You can't even make yourself go run every day. How are you going to overthrow anything? So there's more tweets, people making fun of this whole thing. So eventually she gave up, actually. She said, all right, lefties, don't work out, eat nothing but carbs, wallow in misery forever. I don't give a shit anymore. Palestinians being genocided. I don't have time for any more Western narcissistic bullshit, muting and blocking bad faith whiners only from now on. Exercise being fit clears your mind, makes you feel energized, helps you help others, and can physically enable you to carry heavy objects that may need to be carried at some point. And it builds discipline for the person and the collective. Like, no cap, if the world were to end right now, these people that talk about all this community engagement and community organization, first of all, these motherfuckers will turn on each other. And two, they want to survive because they're not built to survive. The ultimate irony of it all is that toxically masculine Palestinian men are the farthest thing from left you can possibly be, and yet ultimately they're the ones fighting for your freedom. LMAO. Free Palestine, anti-colonialism, land back, reparations. Okay, so let's say forget it. We don't work out. We don't want anybody else to work out either. Only fascists are allowed to work out and are armed. And then what? What happens next? Who's going to come save you? Joe Biden? Because there's no party org right now that will do it. That's funny. Yeah, I wonder if this lady is Palestinian or if she just has the flag up there to show support or something. I don't know. Like, is she in America or is she over there? I'm assuming she's somewhere not there because they're going through hell over there. Yeah, free Palestine, bro. That shit tough. That shit tough. Have y'all read the study that when liberals work out, they become increasingly more conservative? That's not real. Is that real? Here's another example of some liberal bullshit.
And what's the big deal about losing it?
Talking about virginity and trying to expel the myths of societal norms and gender norms when it comes to sex and virginity. Look at this. This is definitely a liberal, someone who's definitely Marxist leaning. Look at her hair. Bald-headed black lady, big and fat. Obviously does not care about her body or her health and eats whatever she want to eat. This is the type of people that they be talking about. Saying some bullshit. And I really hate when it be black women too, because it's like they target black women because they feel like black women are the most vulnerable to that mindset and ideology, because leftism promotes victim mindset, victimhood, and who is the most likely group of people to fall into the ideology of being a victim? Black women, because not only are they black, they're women as well, because women have faced discrimination in the past, and black people have faced discrimination in the past and present day. So if you're a black woman, boom, double whammy. And if you're being fed the idea that people are going to look down on you because you're black, people look down on you because you're a woman. If you're being fed the mindset that you're going to have to work super hard because you're black, because people are never going to give you a chance. If you're given the mindset that, oh, you're a woman, you don't get paid the same as a man at the same job with the same level of experience, even though that's illegal, you're going to think that you're a victim. If you don't have parents, especially two parents, a father and a mother, that will instill confidence and greatness in you, you're gonna easily succumb to the mindset of these leftists, where you're a victim and you shouldn't have to work hard for stuff. Everything should be just community oriented and everybody just, is just sharing and da. Capitalism is bad. You shouldn't be able to earn money and to just weird shit. You're more susceptible to these ideologies. And it's like they enlist. It's almost like they enlist black women into these damn near cult-like organizations and ideologies, because a lot of this shit it follows cult behavior. They say that a lot about religion, but really, if you look at the cult of wokeness, of progressive ideas, progressive ideologies, it's very cult behavior. Thousands of leftists getting extremely upset at the idea of reading and working out. The ruling class got it so easy in the US. It's so interesting, like the little overlaps between like populists or populist right-leaning people and leftists in America is like, if you really look at some of the things, a lot of disagreements just be social stuff. The disagreements be social things because both believe in like this overarching power that is trying to control our lives, which I agree is a real thing. These rich people, these corporations, some of these people in the government, these politicians, BlackRock, what's the other one? State Street, Larry Fink, George Soros. These are rich people that are trying to push certain things to control our life. They want to change behaviors, right?
You have to force behaviors, and at BlackRock we are forcing behaviors.
But in the aspect of what they're doing, leftists don't really talk about that. Leftists really just view the idea of like capitalism, for example. That's capitalism bad. Leftists don't really talk about the BlackRock type shit because they just see it as like dog whistles for conservatives or Republicans or whatever to like discriminate, because they talk a lot about like DEI. They say how they're trying to push progressive. Listen, sorry, I'm rambling. What it seems to me, what I think is that leftists either give a pass to some of these rich corporations that feign support for them because they're feigning support. They seem like they're pushing more diversity, they're pushing more inclusion, they're pushing more equality. That's what they seem to be pushing. But that's not the goal. The goal is control, right? So they give it a pass to what they're really doing and trying to influence and change behaviors because it aligns with them. Even though they talk all the time about they don't like, these capitalists, these corporations, they're doing things that aren't good for us, polluting the planet, you know, woo woo woo. They're making it hard for regular people to live, woo woo woo. But it's wrapped up in DEI and all that other shit, so they just give it a pass. So when like more conservative leaning people, when they call out these people by name, Larry Fink and all them others, they're just, a lot of these leftists, they just disregard it. I don't know. It's really weird. They disregard it. They see there's no merit in it. They're more worried about, you know, society and race and sex and shit like that and gender, and they think everything is fluid. They think everything is a construct. Listen, I don't like talking about it because it's stupid. Like, it's dumb as fuck. And I understand what they're saying. That's why I can say that it's dumb, because I understand that it's stupid. Listen, let's keep going though.
Life could be a dream.
Here's another video. Darn, disabled people under the bus. I don't want to catch a long COVID. Body fascism isn't leftist. Ableist. So disabled people not welcome? I'm 40 and have rheumatoid arthritis. Can I just buy a gun instead? Is ableism a key trait of the Western leftists? Fuck disabled people, I guess. You can't fight eugenics with more eugenics. Piss. Ableism cat. Yeah, hell nah. These people are stupid. Do y'all remember the Vice video? The feminist video? Oh, here's what I was talking about. Yes, I knew I saved it for a reason.
Are you allergic?
No, I'm just saying.
You're judging my food choices based on a false standard of health again, aren't you? Guilty.
Diet culture, fat phobia, and systems of oppression have created false hierarchies of food, and it shows up everywhere.
For instance, harmful thought patterns like earning food through exercising, or that dessert is the reward for the punishment of eating vegetables.
Remember that you do not need to earn food.
We are all incorrectly taught from a young age that our size, and therefore the foods that we eat, are markers of our self-worth. Moralizing food can lead to harmful relationships with food and disordered eating.
Instead of focusing on good and bad choices, try to approach food with neutrality in mind.
The only foods that are bad for you are foods that contain allergens, poisons, and contaminants, or food that is spoiled or is otherwise inedible.
Eat without guilt, regardless of what society says.
There you go. Blair Imani, smarter in seconds. Listen, I don't want to see this person. Actually, no. You know, I will go to her channel to see more of that, because that's really funny to me. Because it's stupid. It's stupid shit. But these are the type of things that they push, and that's what a lot of these leftists believe. Where it doesn't matter. I don't even think some choices are good or bad. I can just make whatever choice. And when you get fat as fuck, like the lady that you saw in there, right? And you're not even able to get up, and you can't bend over and tie your shoes. Come on, bro. How are you supposed to be leading? How are you supposed to be a revolutionary? You can't even bro, come on, bro. You can't even go up the stairs. You're making it real easy for the powers that be to bulldoze over you. It's like it's just the ideology of just complaining. That's all you have to do is complain. That's all you have to believe in. Complaining about shit. It's so stupid to me. It really is, like, truly like dumb. But it makes me think. So when it comes to the disabled thing, right? Because I guess a lot of disabled people latch on to this. I guess. Well, a lot of people's mentally ill. That's some of their disabilities. But if you remember the Vice feminist video, in the Vice feminist video, there was one of the ladies on there was like a lady I think in a wheelchair or something. She was saying how she got disabled, and pretty much she was kind of speaking in the same way. I reacted to all this, so you can go watch my reactions to this. But she was kind of speaking in the same way of like how these people are speaking. Like, there you go. She had no legs. Yeah, her legs are gone. Yeah, so that's real tough. You know, and her hands, her legs are gone, and she only has one hand to look like. The other hand is not fully formed. But she was doing a lot of, I don't remember exactly what she was doing, because this was a video that came out a year ago, and I reacted to that a year ago. But some of the stuff she was saying kind of was along the lines of the same mindset that these people have, bro. It's along the lines of the same mindset. So it's really funny. It's really funny. So I'm not, you know, if these are the people that the oligarchies and the rich people and the people up top, these are the people that they have to worry about. Yeah, nah, they playing them like a fool. They're really playing them for a fool, bro. And I want to see like a show or a series or a story that really depicts the complexities of this shit. Cause it's like there's the people up top, right? There's the people up top and the regular people, us down below. And the regular people down below believe in different things because, you know, life is complicated, a lot of different aspects of shit. But what unanimously we can agree with is that the people up top do not have our best interests at heart. And let's say the people below are split into two halves, right? These people believe in some of the same shit as these people, aside from like social stuff. That is a little bit, seems like there's a little bit more degenerate stuff up here on this side, right? So the left side, there are some things that they believe which come from good intentions, but some of them seem like it's pushing to a more degenerate type of thing, like weird stuff. This side not fucking with that at all. Some of this side is super extreme and don't fuck with it at all. How the powers that be manipulate the left side is that they seemingly promote the stuff that they believe and are seemingly trying to actively push it. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to push it and, like, you know, give them support. Like, okay, you want more diversity in, you know, in the field. Okay, we're gonna push diversity. We're gonna push that. Yada yada yada. But the whole time, they're only pushing that to make you docile and to weaken, some of these industries and some of these companies, right? And infrastructure, because that's what they're doing. That's what some of these things are doing. It's for appeasement and it's to weaken America. It's to weaken the people, right? That's why they hold back so much on like our energy infrastructure, right? Because they want China to catch up, for example. They try to make it seem like America bad, America bad, America bad. Look at people like Hassan, America bad, America bad, America bad. But when someone that you agree with is doing something bad, oh, it's okay. There's excuses for what they're doing. You know what I mean? It's like it's so interesting. Like, that's a very simplified version of what I see, but that's what I see. One side, both people get manipulated, but they get manipulated in different ways, and especially this side on leftists get manipulated in ways. Because, like, if these politicians, if they're in these corporations, mainly what I say, if they're doing something, I feel like that's pandering and like to try to appease you, more than likely they do not give a fuck about what you're actually talking about. They're only doing it because they feel like they can get points off of that. They can get points off of that. But hey, you know, maybe I'm just rambling, right? I'm not an academic, so, you know, I'm saying things in a way that a regular person is gonna say that shit. I'm not saying these big academic terms, woo woo woo. And don't let that fool you. Don't let the absence of seemingly scholarship fool you into thinking that, you know, somebody is dumb or unintelligent or slow. Because if you, especially in this era of social media and the internet, and if you look at what some of these academics say, they say a bunch of bullshit. Some of them. But they wrap it up in nice sounding, pretty big words, okay? And they can rise up to high ranks without even having the standards of what academics are supposed to have. Look at how Claudine Gay, right? She got all the way to become Harvard president. Ain't fit the credentials, but somehow he became president. Riddle me that. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't know. This stuff is really interesting to me, bro. Because this stuff I never really, like, you know, as I grow older and I'm seeing more of this stuff, more like what people believe, more of these like concepts through history, what people believed and believe today, seeing where it comes from, where it stems from. It's just so interesting to me. It's so interesting. And this video came out longer than I was aiming for it to be. But you know, when I be ranting, bro. If you feel something that I'm saying, let me know if you feel me. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about some of these leftists, bro. Some of these people in Twitter, bro. They just going forever, just destined to be weak. Oh my god. It actually reminds me of something else, which I want to show real quick. If I didn't save it. Look. Here's an example of people wallowing in pity, right? Here it is. Here's a leftist, right? They got a Palestinian flag in their bio, and their name is Yeet the Zionist. Okay, now I'm looking for a new therapist because this woman literally said her biggest therapeutic goal for me is to get me to take off my mask. She asked me what that would take, and I said it would take COVID not being a risk anymore. I'm barely surviving. I cannot risk long COVID. So blah, 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 blah. Every day, another person tells disabled and immune compromised people our lives don't matter. I told her I'm so sick and I'm barely surviving. She told me I have health OCD. She said, I hear you. That long COVID is no joke, but I think you're using that mask as a shield. Yeah, totally. Shielding myself and my loved ones from eugenicists like her, LMAO. So now your therapist is a eugenicist. I told her I'm immune suppressed, and she asked how many times per day I test my WBCs. I said that's not a thing you can do without going to a lab with a physician's order. Said I'm on high dose prednisone, and she asked how I talked to the doctor to give me that. No words, LOL. Oh, she also said, why do you keep bringing up Palestine? What is this really about? Does your Palestine shirt give you a sense of identity? Does it make you feel less weak? I thought she would be better than this, and was so hopeful because she said she is totally anti-mandatory reporting, and I said I can give her a list of trusted contacts she could call if she thinks I'm ever a danger to myself. Yes, I know I'm oversharing again, yada yada yada. But the last therapist I went to was racist and said, don't go visit your family in India, don't do it. Listen, I know you might not want to hear this, but as someone who suffers from OCD, it sounds like your therapist might be right. I know it's terrifying, it was scary for me too, but the only way to get better is to take those risks and do the opposite of what your worries tell you. You are not a mental health professional, and you are not my doctor. Either it's very inappropriate to say, I do have OCD, but not where COVID is concerned. Risking your life for no reason is not a way to get better. COVID is a real threat and not an intrusive thought. So, this is funny. You're not a mental health professional. Well, your therapist was, and you didn't listen to her. Obviously, you went to Twitter to come cry about it. So, again, the reason I show you these tweets is that these are the people that are leftists, right? These are the people crying about we're going to overthrow the government, overthrow America, yada yada, America sucks, America bad. This is these people who are scared to take a mask off 3 years after COVID. If you were to say it ended in 2021. It's 2024 and you still don't want to take your mask off. These are the people that are the leftists, okay? That I'm so scared of. So scared. Sounds like a good therapist giving your obvious hypochondriacal anxiety. Therapist shopping until one tells you what you want to hear is not indicative of you wanting to improve your mental health. Again, what is that example of? Because she got mad that the therapist is telling her what she don't want to hear. What did the Corinne person say? These fucking leftists want to wallow in self-pity. All the supportive comments in this thread show the power of internet communities in sustaining unhealthy psychologies and belief systems. As so artfully summarized by this old 4chan post. Before the internet, I want to fuck toasters. Don't be a fucking retard. Grow up. After the internet, I want to fuck a toaster. Google. Find a community with 1,000+ members about people wanting to fuck toasters. Fuck up your life. And that sums up a lot of these internet communities, bro. People that have like issues, they go and seek out and they find other people with the same issues and they just like feed off of each other. I've seen that in real life too, but that's a story for another day. But it's crazy, bro. Tell me I'm not tripping, bro, because I know I'm not tripping. It's crazy. Because, yeah, in that thread, which I'm not going to go through because that wasn't even the point of this video, but in that thread, there's a lot of people that's just supporting her, backing her up. And again, it's the blind support that people do because they try to assign themselves. If you're a girl, you're a woman, female, other females going to try to give you blind support. Believe all women. I support women. Black people, I'm rooting for anybody black. I support anybody black. Even if the motherfucker's doing evil shit or even if the motherfucker's not good. You know what I mean? It's stupid shit, bro. It's stupid shit. But hey, okay, now I'm done. Sorry. This is 45 minutes. I've been talking for 45 minutes, bro. That's crazy. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Leave a like or a dislike. That's okay. Can't see the dislikes anyway. And subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.